Restarting, and I forgot to open the stream manager. Oops. Can the game open? Can the game show up on screen? There you go. So, alright gamers, let's get gaming. I'm just gonna drop this thing here in case someone is sending me a message. And, wait, can I do that? Oh, it doesn't put it in the right spot, but if I do that, it does. Okay. I tried to prepare the stream by I tried to have a better sleep period, but one of the blinders in my room that because the windows got replaced, so we installed new blinders, but they are held by duct tape. I mean, double double face duct tape, and they don't stick. And it fell it fell at 1:30 in the morning, waking me up. I'm not too mad about it, it's just very fun. Well, honestly, I don't know what's going on with my hive, but it feels like like how I would describe it is that it goes stiff during the night,
Return
which
from
is
whence
kind of
thou
weird.
camest. Huria surely awaits thee.
Like it feels like during the morning my hive needs to move around just for the sake of like I've got some tears in my eyes that needs to be removed. Kind of hard to describe, especially when I'm doing two things at the same time.
Return from whence thou camest.
It doesn't help that
Huria
I
surely awaits
struggle
thee.
to yawn usually, and yawning actually like if you yawn wide enough, your eyes gets compressed, and therefore you have tears that get out, and the tears are supposed to like kind of lubricate. But I have issues yawning, which is strange. Oops. Oh right, I forgot he actually stomps on you. It's really annoying that I don't have a lot of stamina. I struggle with my stamina. I need to find a way to fix that. Because like one of the things I praise about staves is that they don't consume that much stamina. But in fact, it's just that I'm running around so much in this fight, trying to avoid the bullshit. Like, as much as I love this fight, I don't like phase 2 at all, just because of that. You have to run around so much to mitigate the bullshit.
Return from whence thou camest. Hyria surely awaits thee.
Again, I need to warm up mentally, so also something I need to do is probably use my thingies, my SS shards and my undead bone shards. Gaming! I fucking love bonking with the staff. Will she jump?
Return from
Ah.
whence thou camest. Hyria surely awaits thee.
Oh
from
my god, I'm
whence thou
playing
camest.
that so
Here
badly.
surely awaits thee.
The thing is, I'm silently yawning whenever, whenever I got the time. Like, I'm yawning in stream, but I'm not yawning when I'm not on stream. I guess it's a matter of focus? I don't know. Oh my god. She got me with the tip of her scythe. Also, one of the problem is that it's just that I'm playing for fun. I'm playing to like having a silly combo, even if it's like unsafe. And even with medium roll, I still roll way too far, and that's actually annoying me.
Return from whence thou camest.
I need to try
Here
backstepping.
surely
Maybe if
awaits
I
thee.
backstep, I'll actually not clear too much distance. I don't know. I've never been able to use backsteps in Souls game. Cause like, let's see. This is the amount a roll consumes. A backstep consumes a tiny bit less. But I think the more important part is the duration. And the distance. In fact, it's not the direction that matters. It's the distance. The problem is that you kinda have to re-stance before you do a backstep, otherwise you just do a back... Yeah, like, trying to... and like... That last backstep, I inputted it before I got hit. It just gets really easily queued. The thing is, the moment I would need less distance, I would need to... I don't know, I'm trying to focus. I guess the best way to space is actually to run.
Return from
But then,
whence thou
like,
camest.
if she... This,
Here
like,
surely
a
awaits
sort
thee.
of tether range to her attack, where you can outspace it, but if you don't, she's going to latch onto you and hit you, and because you're running away and you're not dodging, she can hit you twice.
Return from whence thou camest. Here surely awaits thee.
Okay, it's been sitting at the back of my mind among the other things that I need to think about, so I'm going to upgrade my flask first. And also, I think I'll make some progress in Lothric Castle. Like unlock the shortcut to Osiris and unlock whatever else I need to unlock. Possess this flask. Okay, so now I have more Estus. Oh yeah, right, I've not gotten the first bonfire of Lothric Castle. I didn't even place the base in. I was really not willing to stay in Tenso's room. Will I? Okay, I got the bonfire lit. You can kill me, I don't care. I don't really care. I got the bonfire, it's all that mattered. Oh my god, what a snipe! Wow! That Olo should not be wearing these little clothes. Not because it's sensual or anything, but just because, like, he actually just needs a promotion. Was going down the right call? Nope, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm gonna get the Undead Bone Shard. I will get the Red Geostone Ring, but I'm not sure. Like, I'm definitely not going to use it against Frida because I do not trust myself using that thing against Frida. Because, like, part of my strategy is literally trading hits, which is not something that you would do with a Red Geostone Ring. Oh, it's Twinkling Titanite, I don't need them. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I've been very loud. This is what happens when the cable for my headset goes under my chair. Because the connection between the simple jack and the double jack goes right at the right below my chair. It's annoying. Trying to think about what else I could get. but I'm failing to know what. So I'm gonna go to the other bonfire. I'll get the SS shards that are in Consumed King Garden, as well as getting the shortcuts. Though to be fair, I could actually do Osiros, I think. At least a good attempt. Osiros is not something I'm confident in doing fast, but I could attempt it at least. Not gonna lie, I'm not used to this area being that threatening, because the last time I went through this area, it was in randomizer, where things are less hostile than what currently is in this area. No, to be fair, during the last randomizer, I never went there. Last rando, the only thing I had to do in Lothric Castle was defeating the replacement for the Outrider, the Outrider Boreal Knights. Okay, you know what? Let's do the Monster Hunter strat, though for the sake of time... no, for the sake of efficiency, let's do it by not making just one hunt. Because like what I do in Monster Hunter is that I'm so scatterbrained that I can't focus on doing one hunt over and over again. So I always change what I'm hunting from one hunt to the other, even though I have something to farm that requires more than one hunt. I'm going to do the same but with Dark Souls, where I'm going to attempt each of the available boss a couple of times, and then I will switch to the next one if I'm having too much of a roadblock. So I will say 4 attempts. 4 attempts per boss seems reasonable. What the fuck is she doing? I've never seen Frida do that. I have seen enemies do that. I'm not surprised that this is a thing. I've just never seen Frida herself do that. Okay, now the bullshit phase. Now is the time where we pray. We pray that it doesn't go absolutely awful. Like, I'm trying my best not to get fucked by Frida's attacks. Asshole. Like, usually she hangs much further back, but she take her time to close the gap, which is annoying. Don't you love it? Don't you love it when you can't tell what the fuck is going on because you've got that.
You must be passionate.
Oh my god, she was right there. I didn't know she was there. She was right there. Okay, so that's attempt one. Oh my god, I tried to do that, but I didn't. I fucking hate this hyper armor attack.
Return
Oh my god, I thought I could space it out, I don't know why. When it has high tracking.
Return from whence thou camest. Furia surely awaits thee.
I don't know if she has a sour spot mechanic. If you roll into her, you only get hit by the hilt and therefore it deals her damage. But I'm pretty sure she doesn't have one. Which is bullshit because you need to be actually precise when you use the weapon, but she doesn't need to be as good as you are. If you're hitting me with the hilt, you should be doing less damage. Really hard to space. What? Did you see what happened? I bounced on the wall behind her. And it made me... Why didn't you turn? And it made me... instability repostable. That's just so unfair.
Return from whence
I
thou
could not
camest.
see anything because of this
Here
fucking
waits
thing.
thee.
There's just like a random candelabra that somehow hasn't been broken by furniture destroyer Freda. Somehow there's one of them that's still standing and that fucks me over because I didn't see what she was doing. Okay, that's the last attempt before I switch to another boss. That's very unfortunate.
Return from whence thou
Okay,
camest.
well, that's the last
Here
attempt on
surely
Frida for
waits
now.
thee.
Let's go to Dragon Slayer armor then. Maybe it's an issue with the armor. Maybe I'm not goopy enough, and therefore I think I'm much better than I actually am. I somehow outgrew them from here. Okay, this time, however, it makes sense to use Scarpus Beacon. Kinda wish I had more opportunity to use it, but it kind of stops me in my tracks, so... It's not ideal. I ducked below the yaks. Well, that's one thing done.
Well, then time.
Yeah, it's at this point in the game where your soul income is significantly less. All right, let's rush through Grand Archives and then unlock the path to Lothric and Lorien. I didn't notice you could see the item from here. I wonder if this Crystal Sage actually summon humanities and if you can bait them to make the humanities appear so you'd be able to prevent them from teleporting. Not that I frankly care about any of that, to be fair, so... Better come in the sink than sink in the gun. That's all I have to say about this. I have access to Power Whipping though. Hello there. Thanks for the follow. I need to not die in a minute, so I'm going to check after. Damn, one attack away. Oh, he just spawns here, okay. Shit. That's Crystal Sage is a sheep. You're indeed X. Now that I notice. I was kind of I was kind of confused because like I have a friend that I call X sometimes, but you're not that friend definitely. So how does it feel to be the 24th letter in the alphabet? Yeah, no, not my most creative joke. Actually, if 32,000 souls, I should probably not do that and go spend them immediately. But I like to regret the consequences of my actions, so I will rush like an idiot anyway. Because why wouldn't I? Oh god, that's the NPCs, I completely forgot. Okay, let's at least open the path here. Where is it? Yeah. Get bonked, idiots. Oh, I did not get it first try. That's unfortunate. I don't know why. In my head there is a undead bone shard up here, but I know it's not the item that's literally up here because that item is the Hunter's Ring. I'm going to get it though because having the free dex is definitely like I think I'm starting to notice that I'm not healing enough so that my Lloyd Sword Ring is always up, so I might replace it with a Dex Ring. Yeah, there's nothing here. Okay, now that I think about it, I want to see one of the Souls Tuber do a run where they try to only use this spell, because that spell is genuinely tragic in how bad it is. Do I have anything else to do up here? No, I know where the Undead Dragon, Undead Boat is. But I would need to drop down first. Can I reach it from here? like I can drop down here. Oh no, I can't. I mean, I can, but I would need to do the entire spin. And that's why you don't do what I said I should have done, which is it going good? It is going good, except that I died with like more than a level worth of soul. And on top of that, it's gonna be extra tedious to get back up top, so... I think it's like one of the worst places I could have lost my soul. Also, it was one of the worst ways I could have chosen to go down there when I know there's a ladder to go down there. It's just that I didn't want to bother fighting the enemy, but honestly I should have. Okay, at least I know I can replace the covetous silver serpent ring with the dex ring. Okay, so I died over there. Can I drop down from here? Yes, I can. Biff. Like, literally, there's no reason to do what I did. Because I can literally just fight this enemy that can't fight back at close range. What was I thinking? What was I thinking not doing that in the first place? What's wrong with me? I don't remember what's in these chests. Divine Blessing... Titanite scale? Twinkling Titanite, okay. So now to do the loop again. But this time I'm forced to go in that direction, and there's the suicidal gargoyle. Oh, this time he died! Usually he despawns before he actually reaches ground, but I guess he didn't this time. I'm an idiot. I thought it was closed off. I'm a fucking moron. Okay. Let's return to the shrine bonfire. I'm such an idiot. I genuinely thought it was a one-way path, so you had to walk all the way around again.
Welcome.
I mean, in my defense, it probably goes just as fast, so... Not the worst thing I could have done.
Farewell, Ashen Maid of...
I nearly have 20,000 souls. And honestly, I might get them because I could get the Estus ring. If I have like a random soul that I can consume that gives me 2,000. I think large soul of a wayward warrior. I think it's 3,000. It's 5,000. Consider me mistaken. Purchase item. I want the tower key. Where is it? There you go. Okay, and now to upgrade my flask again. I'm trying to remember which Undead Bone Shard and Estus Flask I'm missing. I think I'm only missing one Estus Flask, and I think I know where it is. I think it's the one in Iberville Dungeon. But for the Undead Bone Shards, it's a bit harder to remember. Which haunted bone shard could I have missed? There's Dawn on High Wall. Undead Settlement there's only one. Row of Sacrifices. There's only one, I reckon, which I must have gotten. Fahrencape, I most likely got the two that were there. Cathedral of the Deep. Like, I must have gotten this one. Oh, I know which one I've missed. I've missed the Kalphas Sandworm one. I missed one in the Demon Ruins. Where's the last one that I've not gotten? Because I don't think it's in Archdragon Peak. Or in Undeaded Graves. Because the Catacombs, is there anything else in the Catacombs that I've not gotten? There might be one. There might be one in the Catacombs. That's the one I might be missing. Irithyll. Irithyll. I'm looking for like the Estus Flask goes up to 10, so I'm looking for the missing undead bone shards. There's two of them that I've located because I'm already at, and I'm at +7, so I'm missing one, but I'm trying to remember where I did not get the undead bone shard. Like, I could check, obviously, on the wiki, but I want to see if I can actually figure this out myself without a wiki. There's not one in Church of Yoshka, no. I refuse to believe it's in there. Distant Manor. No, it's not in Enolondo. There's just an Estus shard. Irithyll Dungeon. So, Profane Capital. I cannot help you later. No, sorry. I mean, I can help you, but not in game. Because I'm pretty sure, like, I think I'm FromSoft banned because I accidentally left a mod while going online, so I wouldn't be able to join your, like, if you were on PC, I wouldn't be able to join your party, and even then, I don't want to. So, if it's in that kind of help, then yeah, I cannot help you. I think it's in Profane Capital that I'm missing one. Wait, but is it one though? Because, like, Lothric Castle, where would there be one? But where are there one? You know, Lothric Castle, I got everything. And there's nothing in the DLC. Okay, I'm genuinely stumped. I'm gonna check. I wish I was able to remember, but unfortunately, there's just one that's missing, and it's pissing me off. I need to find what I need to know where it is. Is it consumables? Estus Flask should tell me. Undead bone shards. Which one I'm missing? So, Ended Settlement, I've got it. Cathedral of the Deep, I've got it. Barren Keep, I've got it. Catacombs of Kalphas, I've got it. Smoldering Lake, I did not get the two of them. There's one in Irithyll that I missed. Proceed through the passage to reach the wooded area. Nah, it can't be. Irithyll Dungeon, I got it. Lothric Castle, I've got it. And Grand Arca. So it would be in Irithyll that I'm missing it? Oh! I see! That's where you get invaded by Creighton. Oh, I forgot this one. Okay. Okay, now everything makes sense. So I know where... Oh, the Corvian, yeah. Okay, so now I need to go to Irithyll Dungeon because I'm missing an Estus shard there because I skipped it. I'm going to ban this account because I do not care about AI viewers. Like, come on, before you were just selling bots, now you're selling AI? What's the difference? What difference is it going to make? The AI is probably more expensive than the bots, like, why would I care? I don't remember if you can open the door without the jailbreaker's key. But I'm not too interested in finding out. Yeah, because I did the jump from here, but I wouldn't need to do the jump here. Damn, nearly a one-shot. Okay, it's this one that I've not. I think the audio cue just doesn't play for whatever reason. But I think the damage boost is there. Okay. And the last two are in Catacombs of Kalphas. I can't believe, like, how much I skimmed over Irithyll. Demon Ruins. It does remind me that I haven't done OTK. But I'm not in the... Like, I could do ODK whenever, really. It doesn't matter. Let's take care of the Kalphas Sandworm first. Assuming the sandworm shows up. There you go. Oh look, it's that one boss from Armored Core 6. Wait, where am I going? Okay. And now the other one, which is much less tedious to get to. God. Just devour me. Just end my life. Just glob me. Just glob me next to the asylum demon. Okay, I got successfully globed, so now I can actually upgrade my Estus to max. Okay, and one last Estus shard.
That is what needs. Prohibit.
Okay, so that's the Estus flags maxed out. So now to continue through the game. So let's go to Grand Archive, unlock the elevator to Twin Princes, and yeah, let's make an attempt on Twin Princes. Because like it's either Frida or Twin Princes that I need to go through. And it's a ideally do every boss. But in practice, fuck you, Google Chrome. Dismiss. I don't want to see that. Not now, no, not ever. Like, at the very least, if I beat the base game, I would consider the run to be complete, quote unquote. I'm not sure if it's quote unquote or quote unquote. I think it's quote unquote, but I say quote unquote. I remember to delay the roll because it's a very slow attack that has a lot of reach. I also realized that I may not be able to open the shortcut after all because I'm gonna get pump fucked by the blue guy army. And one hollow that apparently felt like saying hi for a mere moment. Okay, can I get out of here? Or will I get fucked? But I'm willing to attempt. Oh yeah, by the way, hidden strats. The start of the boss fight is not actually until you walk a bit further, so you can just hang around here and do your buffs. If I could repose, I would actually be able to get a repose.
Dear brother.
Well, that was very easy. Like I took some early hits. I took some early hits because of whatever. Like I took some early hits, but that's only because I forgot how to properly dodge the attacks. But once I locked in, like it was so easy. And also the fact that the staff actually hits Lothric reliably, that's just very nice.
Well, very then.
Okay, so I reached final boss, which is not further than what I thought I would have been able to reach. I'll be honest with it. I did not expect this. Like, as soon as I managed to do Abyss Watchers, I was like, this run is finishable. Like, the base game is finishable. There's nothing after that that would pose, like, that would become massive wall. And the massive walls that I got were mostly massive walls that I've made for myself, so... By the way, does she comment on the fact that I've got all of Soul of Cinders?
Welcome, speak. Ashen One has the little look as upright. Ashen One has the little as upright. Farewell, me.
Okay, let's go. I'm gonna do all of that, and let's go to the second DLC to get the one and only upgrade that I need left, which is the one weapon that inspired this run. which is the Murky Longstaff, which unfortunately I don't remember where it is, so I have to explore a bit. I know it's in the Dreg Heap, that's for sure. It's just where in the Dreg Heap is what I'm wondering about. Yeah, I know, it's a nicer view with me in it. You don't have to tell me twice. I think I remember you can actually drop down all the way here. I think I've done that for a farming loop. Oh, I remember where the Murky Longstaff is now. I know where it is. Oh, also I get the steel ring. Or whatever that's called. The damage on the stuff is bizarre. I know, right? Like, it's... You would not expect that this thing to actually deal that much damage, but it does. I'm gonna get rid of the... Oh wait, I don't actually need to make the tower full. But like, I don't really have a choice. Let's go. Ring of Steel Protection plus 3. That's certainly going to help with Frida. I was like, where's the other one? Found it. Okay, that's not this one. It's at the back of this building. The Murky Longstaff. Finally in my possession. Can you jump down to the other thingy? Yeah, you can't. Alright, I got everything I wanted from the DLC. I'm just gonna get the next bonfire and then I'm gonna go back to the usual shenanigans. I'm still reeling from the fact that I had such an easy time doing Twin Princes with my fucking staff. It's definitely not the worst weapon type I've ever used to do that. Like, what would be better? A dedicated weapon like the Brigand Twin Daggers? Or this fucking quality weapon called the Izalith Staff that cannot be buffed whatsoever? The answer may shock you. The answer may definitely shock you. Honestly, because I'm in the mood for it, I'm gonna do Soul of Cinder before I go back to Frida. I just need to upgrade the Murky Longstaff. I don't know which one of the two is actually going to end up doing more damage. I need souls. Like, someone will have to explain to me why the soul of the Deacon gives you as many souls as the soul of the Twin Princes. Like, Why? Why is it the case? So I upgraded it once, so I only need 4. I I have absolutely no idea how many Titanite chunks I have. I hope I have enough. I absolutely do not have enough. Where could I get... Where could I get more Titanite chunks that I've not acquired? I mean, in Lothric Castle, there's definitely some places I've just rushed by, so I think that's like a good call to check Lothric Castle. I literally ran through, so it has to be there. Can I carry both without going over the weight limit? No. So I'm going to change my equipment real quick. Wait, the Wilhelm hammer is that heavy? I didn't know that. Okay, because that way I can compare the attack power, and already at +7, it's almost reaching the Azarif staff. I don't remember if the Pulse of Man actually dropped Titanite chunk. I'm gonna check on this one. Assuming I don't die, of course. God, it's so bloody, what the fuck? Nope, they dropped large Titanite shard. Yeah, no, you're not a regular hollow. Okay, so where else? Where were no? I cannot speak. English is too hard. I need to swap to baby talk. Gagu gaga. Babooba. Booba. Me like big booba. What? A suspicious looking, a suspicious sounding message that I've dropped there? I don't know what you're talking about. I nearly got fucked. Good god, that's a lot of damage. Look at these guys pretending to be the Night Cavalry 6 or 7 years before the Night Cavalry was revealed in Elden Ring. I'm not winning that, I'm not winning that. Okay, now I'm winning that. It's very funny that it's easier to deal with bosses than it is to deal with regular enemies with this fucking stuff. I'm gonna die. I'm an idiot. Let me think. Oh, I should have checked the area before. Like, what was I thinking? There's definitely some of them that are around here that I've not gotten. I know I think you can get 12 from both Lothric Castle and Consumed King Gardens. But I don't know where these are. Also, how did that not hit me? I'm so fucking dead. I'm in the blender. I got blendered. I know there are some in the DLC. In the second DLC. I mean, I know I was farming like the Herald Knights to get some of them, so I definitely know you can get them on the DLC. You can also get them from the Gertrude Knights. But I think the item next to the guy, I think the item next to this guy is actually Titanite Chunk. Yep. That's gonna take a while because I cannot headshot. I'm fine. Mentally, I'm fine. But deep inside, I'm using a staff. I am emotionally using a staff. So, take that as you will. Okay, how many Titanite chunks I have? Oh, I have more than enough. Perfect. No, not what I meant to do. No, and you can't roll to cancel it. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's so I get more health to have slightly less odds of dying to Soul of Cinder. It's on purpose.
Wasn't he?
I'll remember. Do I have? Oh, I should have another Titanite shard. A Titanite slab, I mean.
Break it like that.
Okay, so now let's compare the two. Not like that. So as you can see, I get 340 with the Isolate Staff, I get 388 with the Murky Longstaff. But part of it is because the Murky Longstaff actually has dark damage, because the physical damage on the Isolate Staff is still superior. And also, I have no idea if this thing, what does it boost? It does boost my AR, but it doesn't boost it nearly as much as the Isolith Staff, I think. Because like the Isolith Staff, I go from 340 to 374. The Murky Longstaff, I go from 380 something to 403. So I think the damage is slightly worse. The damage boost is slightly worse. So it's 403, and you go back to 388, yeah. Yeah, I know, but I do not care about the primary purpose of the fucking thing. I only care about the fact that somehow this thing, which clearly describes, boosts the strength of sorceries for a very short period, and briefly boosts the strength of dark sorceries, also somehow boosts the damage of the melee attack of the weapon. So you know what? I don't care about if the attempt is going to be right or not. I'm just gonna be winging it. I'm just gonna be winging it just for the sake of comparing the two weapons. I'm gonna remove that so I get more consistency. Hello, sock. Where's the other sock? So 229 versus 221. So the Isolith Staff still does more damage. Now let's see boosted. 259. $228. So the Isolith Staff still does more damage. Staggered. Oh my god. What? I was standing up from that? What the fuck? You asshole! How dare you? Not gonna lie, I've never seen that. I've never seen Soul of Cinder actually heal. And like 15% dark resistance is actually like very low boss wise. Oh my god, I've never seen him attempt the grab. What? The fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that RNG? I got a counter hit by him readying this attack. That's interesting. There you go. I'm just. Ah, this fucking run, dude. This fucking run. This fucking run was. Like, I stand by what I said. This is the stupidest run I've ever done of Dark Souls 3. And I couldn't be happier. I mean, yeah, I will get to Ring City DLC. Initially, I was supposed to do Freeder and then go to the Ring City DLC and do that, but I felt like doing something else, and I eventually just ended up finishing the game because I could. Because I first tried both Dragon Slayer Armor, which isn't really difficult, and the fucking Twin Princes. The Twin Princes attempt was so pathetic to look at because, like, I would just stagger with the fucking staff. It's just that what happened. Oh my god. And like this fucking fight where I'm making experiments during the fight and I still won with like with like 6 Estus Flask left. Oh my god. This is the stupidest run I've ever made and I couldn't be happier about this. You better believe I'm licking the first flame.
Ashen for Blink.
D&D Druid likes people with big sticks. I'm gonna do it in Dark Souls. Honestly, not really, but that's... It can be a headcanon. You can live with that headcanon. It's fine. Be happy with your silly little idea.
Ashen One.
The only thing that's kind of sad is that we don't get the melee attacks from Dark Souls 2 because in the melee in Dark Souls 2 it just looks so nonchalant the way you attack with the staff. Honestly, I don't know at all how the staffs are in Dark Souls 2. Like I know in Dark Souls 1 there's the Team Banishment Catalyst that actually has a frosting attack. I know in Elden Ring you've got the Rotten Crystal Staff and the Lana Staff that do... I don't know if they do respectable damage. I have seen one boss fight of Relana Staff where the spinning weapon on Relana Staff is actually quite powerful. And outside of that, there's the Rotten Crystal Staff, so... Oh, Mana Staff, right, I forgot. Okay, I'm gonna try and do Osiros. I think I'm probably going to struggle more with Osiros than with the last 3 bosses combined. Doesn't the sorcery casted by dude, fuck off. Doesn't the sorceries from Manus Catalyst scale with strength as well? Something like that? I remember it being used for a swap tech to do more damage than a maxed out Pyromancy Flame against Quelag. I don't know. It's a run by a guy. I think his name is Splee or Spee. I don't remember. Where he beats Dark Souls 3 using Dark Souls 1 using only pyromancies, including the bosses that were immune to pyromancy, by using the staff, like getting as much damage as possible, and using this staff. I don't know. It's like a moveset swap or something like that. I don't remember exactly how it works. Ignorant slaves. Ah, I forgot. I forgot Dark Sorceries do physical damage. I just realized it's kind of sad that you don't drop Osiris staff. Like, nothing stopped them from having had 3 items you could get out of the Soul of Osiris. Because, like, they've done that with Nameless King. Like, there's no point. There's no point not doing it. Like, you've got the model in-game, you just need to scale it down for the player to use. And also, weird that they haven't done that in Elden Ring to have 3 items for a Remembrance. That inflicts Curse? Oh, I guess it's a Thief-inspired spell. Okay, I'm playing like shit, but he doesn't do nearly as much damage. Right! Final boss in the DLC, Pagar. Where you get 2 copies of a weapon that sucks ass. And one of the worst holy spells you could ever have. But to be fair, no. One of them is actually good. Like, one of them I recall is being quite good, but the other one, not so much. And the spell is very cringe. Oh, I had staggered Osiris. I wasn't looking to actually do it, but I guess I was just doing it by default. Really, that fight feels like a Diet Monster Hunter fight. The shittiest flying wyvern ever. Yeah, sort of. I guess Bale is the... He is like the John Monster Hunter of Elden Ring.
Ash would be very then Ashen One.
Also, I need to try the... maybe... I don't know when, but I need to try the Golden Order mod. Because they actually ported Crimson Glow... Recent Crimson Glow Vast tracks to Elden Ring. But that mod is insane anyway. Like, apparently it's a Shinies mod, which is why it's like hard to acquire, and also you need like to do some fuckery with the game for it to actually work. But I need to take a look. But I think I'll mostly spend my time doing Convergence 3.0 because that seems like a really good thing to do. Especially since I haven't done the boss cycle in that game. Well, in that mod. I was about to call it mod pack, but it's just one mod. That overhaul mod. Honestly, I don't feel like continuing with the stream now. I got what I wanted. I beat the game. I beat Osiris. I beat a bunch of stuff. I think next stream is going to be cleanup duty. I don't know when the next stream is going to be though. It's definitely not tomorrow. It's definitely not Tuesday. It may be Thursday. Wednesday or Thursday, something like that. Because I don't want to stream if there's anyone else at home, and there will be some people at home. So yeah, I'm going to end on that. It took me less than 10 hours to finish the game, and to be fair, like I spent a bunch of time trying to fight Frida unsuccessfully. Okay, I'm going to end the stream now. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.